Hey, it's Annie, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share a fun one. I'm going to be sharing some of your favorites I'm going to be applying it, okay? So what I did, and this was probably, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but I put out on my community page, I said, what are some of your favorite makeup? Like, what's your favorite foundation? What's your favorite concealer? Blah, blah, blah. And you guys gave me some recommendations. It's funny, some of you guys like the same thing I'd like, and I really wanted to use products that I haven't used before. So I saw Ellie Glines share a video on this a while ago. It just came off in my feed. I don't know if I'm doing this exactly the way she did it, but I just thought that would be a fun idea. Just kind of use some of your favorites and see how they work on my skin. Now, the funny thing is that I've already filmed this. This is my second attempt because that was really yellow. And I'm looking at the monitor now that I have, and I hope I still don't look really yellow. I just didn't like the way it looked. I didn't think nothing really looked good on me. The good thing about that, though, is now I can really tell you what I think of everything. So if there's things that didn't work out for me, I can, hey, maybe it'll work out for your skin type kind of a thing. Get my drift? Okay. And I'm also going to be talking about a brand that I am never going to be talking about on this channel. And I've actually never talked about them before my channel, and I'm going to explain why. You will not see me talking about the makeup brand here ever. So we're going to get into the video. So one of the first things I'm going to do is use this. So this is the by Terry, and this is the hyaluronic, let me see what it says. It's the Hyaluronic Hydra Concealer. So it looks like this. Funny thing is, somebody mentioned this. I already purchased this before for somebody, and I can't remember who recommended this. And I don't know if you're the same person that said you wanted me to test it out or not. So anyways, I already had this. So it looks like this. So you pump it up and you use this. I'm just going to say I don't like the packaging. So if you're using this, let me know what you like about the packaging. This I don't like because I just feel like I'm going to waste a lot of product. You know what I mean? So I'm going to apply it here. And you know how I am. I'm just like to use a little bit of concealer. I don't like to use too much. So whatever was just on there from the last time, that's all I'm doing right now. So I don't like the applicator on this, I'm going to tell you. And after wearing this, I'm just going to be real with you. It just doesn't work for my under eye area. I just didn't feel like, boy, let me fix this. I feel like it does brighten it up a little bit. See, I just don't like the click thing. I just feel like there's so much product that comes out. I mean, I just find that to be wasteful, and I feel like the other eye, now I just, see what I'm saying? That's the thing I don't like about, look at all that product. So the product I put on this side was kind of like dryish, because it's like that. I feel like you're going to go through this really quick. That's why I really like this. I feel like you use a little bit, my Sisley concealer. I feel like you use a little bit of product. And I feel like this one brightens your under eyes, which is really nice. Okay. But I don't think it conceals as good as my other one because it has a color corrector in it. Let me show you what I mean. Do you see? Let me show you the two just so you can see. So this is the concealer. Okay. Nice color. Kind of reminds me of the Effessence as far as the color. Okay. This one from Sisley is a peachy tone. And that's because it's going to help to, you see the difference? See how it's kind of a peachy tone compared to that? So this is going to help to color correct. So color corrects and conceals. That's what I like. So I feel like for me, I feel like this doesn't conceal enough. And it just doesn't look, it kind of looks a little bit dry underneath my eyes. I know you can't see. I'll zoom you guys in when I'm all done with everything. So it just doesn't work for my under eyes. And I'm making a mess. I almost feel like it turns powdery. See if I can fix it. See, now if I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Like if I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it. Like, look at all that product. That's a lot of concealer that I just put on my under eyes, and it's probably going to crease. That's what I don't like. I don't like this. I'm really sorry. Like I said, I did purchase this before you recommended it, but I decided to keep it in this video. It just doesn't work for under eyes. But I know everybody has different issues for under eyes. I know some people my age love even the Tarte concealer, and I'm not comparing this to Tarte, okay? But I've had some people say, I love Tarte. And I, in general, don't have a lot of lines on my eyes, but like I said, when I smile, I always do. You know, I have those lines when I smile. So this just unfortunately didn't work out for me. I'm very sorry. But if you don't have a lot of lines, maybe you like this. I don't like the way it pumps up like that either. What does that remind me of? I feel like there was another product that I used one time. Maybe it was like a lip gloss or something. Something at one time I used something like this, and I just always felt like you can't, like you're doing this and you're getting all this product coming up. I just find these to be kind of wasteful. I feel like you'd go through this really, really quickly. I don't know. I'm going to be a little sassy here and just tell you I am not clipping my hair back. So if you have an issue with that, when I apply my concealer, I don't know what to tell you. I guess you're just going to have a conniption. You're just going to have to get over it, okay? I'm going to tuck it a little bit, but I'm not clipping it back because I'm having a bad hair day right now, and I have a lot of videos to do, and this is going to have to be because I'm in a schedule. So it's going to be okay. So this is the Chantecaille. Where are we at? Chantecaille. This is the foundation. And the name of the foundation is the Future Skin Cushion. Packaging is gorgeous on this. Packaging is gorgeous. Got like this little mirror in it, and it's probably just, you know, it feels like it's plasticky, but it's got this little mirror in it, okay? And then you get your little sponge here, and you flip it over, and you have the color. Now, when I first saw the color, I was like, holy crap, that's really orangey. But when I put it on, you're going to see it actually looks nice. It does come with a refill too, so keep that in mind. So as I'm applying it, I'm going to tell you my thoughts. I'm going to do it on one side of my face and the other, and you can see already, see how it doesn't look orangey? I was like, oh boy, it's going to be orange. It really isn't. So the coverage on this is beautiful. It's beautiful. The coverage of this is gorgeous. And I'm just using the sponge in here, and I think I did use my beauty blender to do this too. I think I've done that. I'll just use the sponge today on this. So the color is, like I said, I mean, the product itself looks beautiful. The thing is, I have oily skin, and this looks great for about 4 hours, and then it's just all downhill from there. But you have to remember that, again, I have oily skin, and I live in Florida. Well, like I said, when I'm done, I'm going to let you see what it looks like close up. I'm not going to do a check-in or anything like that. Just take my word for it. So I can say is take my word for it. You guys know I keep it real. I can tell you I love everything, and I don't. So, but it's a beautiful finish. You can see this side compared to that side. So it's a light coverage. You can build it up a little bit, but you're not going to get full coverage with this. So if you're looking for full coverage, it's going to be a no. But if you have dry skin, or you have normal skin, I wouldn't even say oily combo skin. I just don't think this is going to work for you. Because I used my favorite powder. I'll show you that in a minute. I didn't get a powder for this look because I just purchased 2 powders. And it's like I didn't need a 3rd powder right now because I have a lot of powder. I don't think there was any recommendations anyways. But I would not recommend this for oily combo or oily skin. This is definitely dry skin or normal, in my opinion, if you want it to wear. If you don't care that it's breaking up on you, it's going to look oily at the end of the day, then if you have oily skin, then great. But that is what's going to happen. I'm just telling you. But it is a beautiful finish. I mean, the finish on this is gorgeous. I feel like as I'm wearing it, I'm going to put a little bit on my nose here, see if I can cover it a little bit more veining there. It's just not going to cover all the way. It's just not that kind of foundation. So it's beautiful. So I would recommend this for anybody that has dry or normal skin. If you have oily combo, I would say no. Because it's only going to last for about 4 hours and then it's going to start to break up. And it doesn't look good. I mean, on my nose is always a hard time as it is. But even the days that I'm not wearing a mask or anything and I'm just wearing this, it just doesn't work for me, unfortunately. But beautiful, beautiful foundation. Beautiful. A while ago, I can't remember when, I decided to try the Hourglass Ambient Light powder, and it just didn't do anything for me. I just didn't think it did anything for me. I just didn't get the hype. But somebody had recommended the Hourglass Bronze, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to give this brand another shot. I don't want to just you know, I'm going to give it another shot. So I ordered this. This is the Hourglass bronzer, and this is in the color Nude Bronze Light. Okay, now I am fair skinned, so I shouldn't have to use something that's really dark. The one that's kind of dark, I mean, I have to go easy on, but I like it, okay, is from Gucci. Okay, so you can see, but it looks almost the same, doesn't it? Like, not too far off, okay? Here's the Gucci, and here's the Hourglass. Do you see how light that is? It's really light, and I am fair, so I don't really see much. I'll put it on so you can see, obviously. I don't really see a lot of color, so I guess if you're if you're lighter skin than I am, and I'm pretty light, I guess that's what this is for. I don't get it. I think that's the problem I have with this brand. I just feel like I'm not seeing enough. Like I want to see something on my, I don't want to see it. I want to see it. If I'm putting a bronzer on, I want to see it. You know what I mean? So let me do it. So I'm going to put on the side. So it's really faint. I mean, that's a faint color there. I can keep building it up and stuff, but I don't want to do that. Not for the price tag. For the price tag, I want to put my powder brush in here and I want to put it on. So I guess this is for someone that doesn't really want it to look like you're wearing a bronzer, but you want to just have a hint of color. That's what this is for, in my opinion. So if you are like pale as milk or really, really light skinned, I think this would be better for you. This color. I don't know what a darker color, so I guess I evidently picked the wrong color again. But I just think if I'm light though, this should work for me, but unfortunately it's just not enough color. I feel like I hardly see anything, you know? Like I feel like for the cost of it, I should see something. I feel like I'm hardly seeing anything. So if you are somebody though that you don't want to see a lot of color at all, you just want a smidgen of color, then maybe this is for you. This is in the light. I'll do it on the other side, but usually when I put my bronzer on, I feel like you guys can see the difference. I feel like, can you see it? Like I can't see it, and I put it on. I'm not being like, I'm really digging my brush in here, so I'm not like, I'm not even tapping it off. I just feel like I have to work at it a lot more. I don't know. I see it, but I don't know. It's okay. That's all I'm going to say. It's okay. But like I said, if you're if you're fairer than me, maybe this would work for you. Or if you're somebody, they have different colors. So don't pick the light. Go for a darker color and it'll probably work out better. I guess I should have asked what color you used. I just assumed that would work, so unfortunately it just wasn't enough color for me. So while I'm doing this, and we'll take a little break from doing this makeup, I just want to say this. So Hermes had just came out with a line of makeup products. And I am never going to purchase any. I'm never going to review it on this channel. And no shade to anybody that's going to do that. That's not, no. I'm just telling you, I'm not ever going to do it, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't like their whole philosophy. Now, I know this is different because this is makeup. Number one, I don't get the hype with their bags. I don't get the hype with them. I think people buy those bags because they're like a status symbol, you know? And so people buy those bags. I never even heard about that until Teddy Blake sent me a bag that basically is a replica for that bag, which I didn't know at the time. They weren't even on my radar. But I've heard stories that people go in there to get a bag. Let me do my brows while I'm doing this. I've heard stories that people go into their boutiques to get a bag and they have to kiss their ass to get an overpriced bag. They're not even, I mean, everybody's different, okay? People probably think my Gucci bag is ugly, and that's fine. But I don't kiss anybody's ass, okay? I don't kiss anybody's ass. And I just don't like the pretentious, snobby attitude that they have. They can take their blush and stick it up their hoo-ha. Okay? So you're never going to hear me talk about Hermes perfume. You're not going to hear me talk about their blushes or their lipstick. I could give two craps about it. I really could. I used to work in retail, but I don't like the snotty attitude that they have where you have to kiss their ass to get something. Are you freaking kidding me? Sweetheart, hell no. So I will never talk about that. So don't ever expect me. I don't care what anybody says, and no shade to anybody that's on this, that's sharing reviews of Hermes. That's fine. That's their right to do it, and I don't hold it against them. I'm just saying I don't kiss anybody's ass, and I am not going to support a brand that is such a like they're so snotty. I would never. If somebody wanted to give me a bag of theirs for free, I wouldn't even want it. Seriously. That's another reason I really don't carry that. I never did like that bag either, that Teddy Blake. I was very appreciative of it, but I didn't like the design at all. And I had no idea at the time that it was, when I did the review. And I think I got a comment in there that said they basically are stealing their Hermes style or whatever. And I didn't know like what that was. There's just no way, whatever. So I just wanted to share that. Like, I would never, ever be talking about that on this channel. So, yeah. This is the Chantecaille blush in Happy. Oops. It's a cheek gelée. I like this. I like this a lot. This is really pretty. So, look at the color. Isn't that pretty? It's such a pretty color. That's a lot. So let me just put it. It's kind of, do you see the consistency? Really pretty. So I'm going to put it at the top part of my cheek. I love the color of this one. It's very subtle. I like it. It wears really, really well on me as well. So if you've heard me talk about the Daniel Sandler watercolors, like this reminds me of it, except it's not watery, it's a gel, and it's just, look at that color. I'm going to build it up a little bit more. I feel like I have to build this color up a little bit more. And I'm just putting on my finger. You can put it on and use like a brush to apply it, but sometimes I just like to use my fingers when I'm doing a blush like that. Isn't that pretty though? I think that's so pretty. But I'm going to go ahead and set this with powder. And I'm using my Givenchy powder. That's how I pronounce it. I hope that's okay. And I'm just going to put the powder, not all over. I don't want to go over that blush, but just around it. And even when I use this powder, which this is probably one of the best powders I've ever used, I feel I still have a lot of oil from that foundation. I have a lot of oil still. So I had different recommendations for shadows, but I decided to go with Bobbi Brown because over the last couple of years, I've had people ask me to test out Bobbi Brown's cream sticks because you guys know that I love the Laura Mercier. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I already did this one color. The colors that I'm using, one is called Bark. And it's dark. It's very creamy and beautiful, okay? The other color is Pink Sparkle. Yes, really, really pretty. I didn't know how these were gonna look together. Actually, it looks really nice, but I have to do something a little differently though. Before I apply these, because I kind of messed up, I need to put a little bit of a base down of a powder. I'm just gonna go in with my Glam palette. And the reason why is because when I applied it the first time, it was a little bit patchy. And I think it's because the color was, that Bark is so dark. So I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to go in with this color right here, that light color. Let me just put this down on my eye lid. And then I'm going to work it at my crease. And the same thing with the other side. And I'm going to go in with this and be careful because I overdid this when I did it the first time. I was like, holy crap. Okay. I just put it on like that. You don't have to put on really neat. And don't get freaked out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it in this area, and I'm using my rougher brush number 12. And I'm just going to make circular motions. Want it mostly here. I'm just kind of working it up here a little bit, and then I'm going to buff it out. With my blending brush, I'm going to go in with my number 16 brush, and I'm going to start to buff that. Do you see what I'm saying with this? Like, this color is like intense. I think I picked the wrong color. I think this would be a good color to do a smoky eye with. But it's like once you put it on, it's just done. Otherwise, it just, I don't know why. It's hard to blend. Let me know if you guys have these, any other ones, if you had that problem. But I usually don't have a problem with it. So again, I'm just going to go in. You saw the little bit that I applied. I just kind of did a line there and a line up here, not all the way across, just up, because you can always buff that color out. You don't want to put too much on. So I feel like that color that I chose is kind of a difficult one to work with for me. So the next color I'm going to do is Pink Sparkle. And I'm just going to put this on like that. This definitely has a little bit more of a glittery look than I thought it would be, but it's still really pretty. I mean, unless you were close up to me, you wouldn't be able to tell. It's not horrible, but really, really pretty. I'm gonna use the lip liner Macron from Laura Mercier. I just love this one with it. It looks really pretty. So my hair is looking a little crazy right now because I'm testing out a hair tool, and my hair's looking a little crazy. I'm having some issues with my hair, so it is what it is, okay? This was a recommendation for mascara. It's called The Real. And I can't remember if I've tested this one out yet before or not. I couldn't remember. This just doesn't work for me. I will show you. Here's the thing about mascara. Mascara on me, my lashes are just little bitches. There, and it just takes a special kind of mascara to work with my lashes because, can you see my lashes? Of course you can't because they're little bitches. Okay, so I can put this on and they're not going to look like I have false lashes, okay? Which is their whole thing. Like, it makes it look like you have false. No, it doesn't. It doesn't on me. I will show you. Can you see my mascara yet? No. Now, I could put several coats of this on, but the thing is, this just makes my lashes go straight too. Like, it doesn't curl them. I'm trying not to use an eyelash curler lately because my lashes have been so fragile. So I just haven't been using an eyelash curler. But I have to keep doing this and doing this. So let's do this one. This one is Lash Freak. I hate the wand on it, but let's do about the same amount that I did on that eye so we can see the difference, okay? And again, this is just personal because lashes is like hair, like the hair on your head. Everybody's hair is different. Some people have fine hair, curly hair, textured hair, whatever, okay? And so not all hair products are going to work as well on everybody. I feel like sometimes, you have to get the right styling products to work on different hair types, okay? Mascara is the same way. You've got to find the right products to work for your lashes. For me, I need to have it like, see the difference already? I need to have a clumpy mascara. Clumpy mascara doesn't work for everybody. Some people don't like that, but I need it because mine are so thin. Look at already how you can see that. See the difference? So let me put on the rest of my mascara and I will be right back. Zoom you guys in, okay? You can see. can see the bronzer there. I don't know. You see everything okay? Okay. Hopefully you can see. It's hard because my camera's kind of far away. And the only way I can see what you're seeing is my monitor that's right here. My room is a little bit crazy. I have boxes and totes all around me. If you could only see it, it does not look glamorous in person, okay? My room is a hot mess, okay? So anyways, so let me give you my final thoughts. So the foundation I think is gorgeous. So if you have dry or normal skin, I think you'll love this. If you have oily skin like I do or combination skin, I would stay away from it. And you notice I said oily skin. My skin has changed. I always had like dry patches. I haven't had that in a while. My skin is in such a good place right now, except for that little friend right there. My skin is in a really, really good place right now, but this doesn't work on my skin. The bronzer is okay. For the price tag, I just expect to put my brush in there and I want to see color. I don't want to have to keep digging in there. And I just feel like if it's light, then it should work on my skin because I'm pretty light. I mean, I don't know how much lighter you're going to be unless you're pale. I'm not pale, but I'm pretty light, pretty fair skinned. So I just expected to see more from this. So I guess I chose the wrong color, but if I'm fair, like who was this supposed to work for unless you're really, I don't know, unless you, like I said, I think this color would work for someone that doesn't really want to see a bronzer and just a hint of color. I guess that's who that's for, and I guess that's not me. So that's it on that. Sealer, I didn't like on me, and like I said, I bought this before, so I was going to review this anyways. I just don't like the fact that you have to click it, and then I feel like it's really wasteful because there's still plenty of product in there, and now it's going to sit and get dried up. And I didn't feel like it concealed as good. The blush is gorgeous. Look how pretty that color is. I love it. I think it's beautiful. It lasts on me all day. I definitely, definitely love this. So out of everything that I used, oh, and then the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows are really, really pretty. Really pretty, but I would say the bark color, it's really hard to work with. I just found this to be kind of hard to blend. This one's really, really pretty, but sometime I'll have to order some more for sticks. It's hard for me, and I'm going to tell you why. A lot of the colors that are in there I already have with Laura Mercier, so I feel like it's wasteful buying colors that I already have with Laura Mercier. That's why I picked these two colors up, because I didn't have these colors, but a lot of the other colors are similar to what I already have. So if there's ever a color that I don't have and I'm interested in trying it, I will do that. Otherwise, I don't know if I would get any more, to be honest with you. I do like the pink shimmer on it. Thank you guys so much. To all of you guys that shared your recommendations, I really appreciate it, because just because it didn't work out for me doesn't mean it's not going to work out for somebody else. Somebody else could see this and be like, oh my God, that's what I'm looking for. I want a bronzer that is like a hint of color. Not everybody wants to see, like some people just don't want hardly any makeup on. I think I wear mine pretty light, but some people do like to wear it lighter, you know? And there's people that are going to love this foundation. So again, just because it didn't work out for me doesn't mean it's not going to work out for someone else. So I do really appreciate you guys sharing your recommendations, because it is so helpful to anybody else that is looking to try something else, and maybe they have the same skin type me, maybe they don't. And so I think that this was really helpful, and I would love to do more of these videos. So let me know in the comments. Share some of your favorites. Tell me what your favorite brow is, your favorite mascara, your favorite blush. You know, like share the goods, like what's your holy grail? What's your holy grail blush, whatever. Especially if it's ones that you haven't heard me talk about, because if I haven't talked about it, then I probably haven't tried it, unless I tried it and didn't work out. But put it below, because like I said, I would love to do another video like this, because it was really, really fun to do, and I got to test out some new things that I may not have ever tried before, and I really enjoyed doing it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Would really appreciate it if you would share it. You can follow me on all my socials, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye. Let me see here. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. And sun up. I forgot my mirror. having one of those Mondays. Let me do it again. Let's take 3 of something. Okay. I know my hair looks a little bit different today. I'm using, I'm going to talk about another video. Okay. Are you kidding me? I swear to God, these stupid solicitors. Okay. So, cap is like this, so I guess you just keep that closed like that. The cap is like, there's a little, oh, I guess that just broke off. Okay, well anyways. Okay. I want my hair to grow out so bad, you guys. Oh my God, it's just, my hair is just so bad right now. Oh my God. Please ignore my nails. I need to polish my nails, but I've been very lazy about it. So please, no judgment on my nails. Okay.